I'm Norm Krug, and I'm the founder and CEO of Preferred Popcorn. I started farming nearly 40 years ago. I had my first crop of popcorn. My father, before me, raised popcorn for 45 years. So I've literally been involved in popcorn production all of my life.
Norm and I had both been raising popcorn for a lot of years. We had a lot of things in common, and Norm had this idea that, well, maybe we ought to buy that empty plant that's down the road from his place, that we could start up selling popcorn instead of just raising it for somebody else.
At that time, the plant was vacant, and just really had a desire, a passion to see that popcorn plant operating again.
So we started trying to put together a conglomerate of individuals and money to handle something as large as the popcorn plant.
Everything was kind of falling into place, and it looked like it would be a fun thing to try and see if we could make it go. The first few years were really rough. There were times when we wondered if we should continue doing it or not.
Because of the battle that we had to grow, we started selling popcorn overseas. And that is the market that we grew the most, the best, the fastest in.
16 years later, we went from a few small customers to being one of the larger suppliers of bulk popcorn in the world.
It's amazing what God has done through Preferred Popcorn, and we continue to provide a product that people around the world want to eat.
We just live in a great part of the world as far as production, and we're able to produce because of irrigation and because of the right climate that we have here in Nebraska initially, and now has expanded into several other states with those same characteristics.
By being farmer-owned, Preferred Popcorn has the ability to relate to the growers. Because we're farmers too, we can get good farmers, good growers to produce this high-quality product.
Being farmer-owned gives us a hands-on to what's happening in the field, to what's happening at our plant in processing the crop. We follow it the whole way.
The farmers that grow for us have to be special people. They also have to be very particular.
They need to take the extra precautions or use the proper methods that we require, and they're very willing to do that.
Preferred Popcorn is very involved with me as a grower. The thing that sets Preferred Popcorn apart, in my mind, is that they are farmer-owned. They know that you just can't push a button and out comes popcorn. They understand that it's a process, and it's really a process that changes almost every year. I personally know all the owners in the company as both business partners and friends. I know their character, and I know their intentions are to grow a quality product for a consumer, and that trickles down to me as a grower.
Preferred Popcorn tries to spend a lot of time with our growers.
They're required to come to meetings every year to be updated on the latest technology, and we bring in speakers so that they are aware of all the things they need to know.
They really bend over backwards to make sure that I, as a producer, have everything that I need. I'm producing a product that ultimately someone's going to consume. And I want to make sure that that product is quality and it's safe. A lot of times I think about, would I feed this product to my family, and how would I grow it if I was going to do that?
It is all non-GMO. It has not been genetically modified in any way. We have to be very conscious of food safety. And we put ourselves through a rigorous third-party audit each year at both of our locations and have received an excellent score every time.
The consistency of our varieties, performance in the field is unbeatable compared to anywhere else in the world. And we take terrific amount of time and energy to deliver a very quality product every time.
One 50-pound bag produces 1,000 32-ounce servings. So if you stop to think about that, one truckload of 900 bags, that means there's 900,000 servings on every truckload. It would take nearly 1 billion people, if they all ate one 32-ounce serving, to consume the amount of popcorn that we produce. We're large enough to meet your needs and small enough to care. Whether someone comes by here to get one bag of popcorn, or whether they're a large customer that wants to buy 10 million pounds, they're important to preferred popcorn.
We try to treat people in the right way, and that comes from our Midwestern values, I think, that we see that's the way to do business, that we just try to do what is right.
I believe every owner of the company has incredible integrity, and there's no other company I'd rather grow for.